Hello everyone, I'm Assemblymember Mia Bonta, and I'm honored to join virtually for this powerful gathering of elected leaders and funders committed to advancing higher education in California. I have the honor of representing Assembly District 18, which includes the beautiful people of Oakland, Alameda, and Emeryville. And I currently serve on the Assembly Education Committee and chair Assembly Health. This fight is close to my heart. I know the life-changing power of higher education, and I also know how hard it is, and it can be, to access it when you're a student of color, the child of immigrants, or from a low-income family. From college applications to law school loans, I feel as though I've experienced it all, now getting to experience it again with my own children. It was these experiences that prompted me to serve as an original founding member of the Northern California College Promise Coalition during my tenure as inaugural CEO of Oakland Promise. I also had the honor of co-chairing NCCP's first ever policy committee along the one and only Spede Viveres Walton. In this organization, we laid the groundwork for the advocacy wins we're seeing today, like AB 288, the California Ban on Scholarship Displacement Act, which protects students' financial aid at the time when they need it most. We've also expanded support for children's savings accounts and college promise programs, both of which are critical to building cradle-to-career pipelines in our communities. Now, as your Assembly member, I continue to fight for these priorities. In this year's budget, we've protected funding for public colleges, and we've worked to expand statewide tools like CalKids, which gives families a head start on saving for college. CalKids is a lifeline, and one that we'll need to continue, and that we'll need to continue spreading awareness about. Looking ahead, we have big fights ahead of us. Affordability and financial aid reform so no student is priced out of college education. Expanding local cradle-to-career ecosystems like Oakland Promise that support students from kindergarten through college graduation. Leveraging coalitions like ours to align resources, scale proven programs, and advance our priorities, especially in this time of thin-stretched budgets. When elected leaders, funders, and advocates come together, we build the momentum needed to create lasting change. NCCPC is demonstrating its expertise by serving as a trusted convener and tireless advocate for our students. Thank you to everyone who made today possible, and thank you for the work you're doing to build a better California for California students. Let's keep fighting, always together.
Hello, I'm Martha Kanter. I've had a long history in California, but I was also your Undersecretary of Education. Before that, I was for 16 years president and then chancellor of the Foothill de Anza Community College District in Silicon Valley. And in 2005, when Kalamazoo Promise started, I began reading about what they were doing. What they were doing was giving students the opportunity to go beyond high school, to go from work to school, from high school to college, all manner of college and career training to get students the opportunity that they need to go on and fulfill their lives in terms of economic mobility, social mobility, civic mobility. And so the Kalamazoo Promise this year is celebrating its 20th anniversary, and PromiseNet, which is November 9th to 11th, is something that we hope you'll attend, because you will hear not only from Kalamazoo, but from now we're counting the 450 plus Promise programs spread in every state. And one of the things we've been doing, I'm board chair of the National College Promise Center, which is located in Washington, D.C. One of the things we do is track outcomes. We want to know how the Promise programs are doing. Many of the programs students are exceeding, students that didn't have the benefit, and they are not only enrolling in much higher rates in terms of college going, post-secondary education, but they're also graduating and going on to other parts of their lives that are going to give them the kind of mobility we all want for the next generation, and this as well. I want to say that from all the work we were doing, we started in 2015 and had looked at Kalamazoo, the many programs that proliferated in Michigan, and other programs. The Oakland Promise was really in our backyard and was a great example of bringing together not only the tuition support and an endowment that would go across to the next generation, 2035, I believe. So sustainability has been really a large part of what we want to see Promise programs doing. But we also wanted regionalization. And I think we built on those early stages, and the Northern California College Promise Coalition is, to me, a national example of what can be done to bring Promise programs together, to share best practices, to look at what works, to look at the challenges they have, to promote sustainability and the high student outcomes that I mentioned. And so I just think it's very important that mayors, government officials, state officials, others from education, business, nonprofits, certainly philanthropy, the students themselves, labor, we have always wanted to have consortia really represented by a broad range of interests. And I think that's what makes student success so vibrant to everyone. So we've got a lot of work to do ahead of us. NCCPC, their leadership throughout California has been a great example of bringing the people in your region to talk about Promise and why it matters. I'm an advisory council member, and I hope many other parts of the states that you'll encourage to follow the lead of what NCCPC has done. So I want to thank you and hope that you'll come to PromiseNet and highlight the importance of this work. I think it's critical. We have over 450 Promise programs in every state. We have 38 states in our center that we're tracking who really built on the work that was happening locally. So there are many, many Promise programs, different examples, and lots to share. So I thank you very much for having me talk with you, and have a great, great meeting today. Thank you.